What's up, YouTube? I'm Biohazard, joined with Dragon, and we're going to be talking about how you can beat Jacqui Briggs in Mortal Kombat 11.
All right. So the first thing I would say is an OS that not a lot of people use. I think I posted a video on this on Twitter one time, but um you can it's only some characters can use it. So you have to see if your character can do it. Setron is one character that can do the OS. And some other characters can. It's usually if you have a up two that reaches high up, and you also have like a semi-decent backdash. So the OS is if Jacqui does any string on you, we'll use forward 1-2 for example. If she does forward 1-2 versus you, you wait a slight second and then you backdash. And what that does is if she does forward 1-2 into leap into the shrapnel thing or the whatever the projectile thing is now,
Grenade launcher.
the grenade launcher, it'll you'll block that, and then you'll get the backdash after the grenade launcher. And what the backdash will do is will make it so if she does a second grenade launcher, then you'll be able to backdash out of there and anti-air her. If she ends up just doing like forward 1-2 into leap over, and she just does like a jump in or something, you'll get the backdash input, backdash, and then flawless block, and then up to the jump in. And then the last option is she can do forward 1-2, leap over, all the way over, and then do the shot. And the same thing will happen if she does the jump in. You'll be able to flawless block the actual grenade launcher and up to that as well. So it kind of covers everything. But you have to see if your character can do it. It depends on each individual character.
And if anybody out there is wondering what Dragon meant by OS, that is an option select. So an option select is basically being able to do a certain number of inputs, and whether or not things go your way. I don't even know how to explain it.
It's basically something you do, usually an input that you input that covers one or more options. Well, multiple options, yeah.
So that is one way to deal with at least Jacqui's leaping option. I mean, other than that, everybody using Jacqui Briggs is probably going to be using some form of the upgraded variation, leaping around the screen, whatnot, getting combos. So what you want to do is you want to try to keep Jacqui out of the air as much as possible. And there's a couple characters that might be able to help you with this. So we're going to talk about some of those. So one of the characters, Jade, is a pretty good option if you're going to fight Jacqui. Jade has obviously her purple glow, and it makes projectiles not hit her anymore, basically. And so if she has either the shrapnel or the grenade launcher and you have purple glow up, she can't continue her pressure with her leap options. It's going to allow Jade to probably down to her or get some kind of an anti-air and stop her from creating all of this pressure and getting her combos. There's also Devora. Devora has some pretty good anti-air options as well. One of her best anti-air options actually gets her crushing blow and a full combo out of it. Also, if you have the teleport, you'll get a lot of damage out of that. So Devora is a pretty good answer to Jacqui, and as well, I think a lot of people in the competitive scene have thought that Devora does pretty well against Jacqui. Some other good tools might be, say, Baraka's Spine Burst. The Spine Burst does keep Jacqui out of the air, or at least makes her a little bit more afraid to approach in the air. Now, she's not going to take too much damage from getting hit by a random Spine Burst. Baraka can't really get too much out of that, a bit under 20%. So it's not going to really deter her too much as, say, like Devora's Crushing Blow, but it will stop her a little bit, make Jacqui think a bit more before she goes for all these leap options.
And that's what we're trying to accomplish, make her think more, because Jacqui's hard.
I mean, as whenever you make a Jacqui start thinking a bit more, you've already won the game, I feel.
Nice.
They can't just do what they want to do anymore. They have to think. But personally, I've started using Collector and his bag bomb move, which is actually his. He throws a projectile and kind of arcs over, so it actually
Hmm.
covers the entire space where Jacqui wants to be leaping from. So that coupled with maybe that his suck lantern move. I don't even know what it's called, but
That was pretty.
the
That
armor
was pretty
break
good.
that Collector has, where he uses his lantern and he sucks you in,
Hmm.
coupled with that, that will definitely keep Jacqui's out of the air. No question about that.
It sounds like you were selling like an item. You gotta purchase the spine burst and the bag bomb for 9.99.
I'll just say also, I mean, I'm sure any other character that can kind of control space with certain projectiles and stuff. Shang Tsung maybe, fireballs controlling a bit of space, and other things like that would be a pretty good option. Just anything you can do to stop her from jumping at you.
The next thing I would say is this kind of applies to everyone. Well, not everyone, but characters who get certain Oki off of throws. So like for example, Jacqui, she gets Oki off her back throw, but not her front throw. So usually, what you want to do when you're playing versus her, so she doesn't keep looping pressure on you, is when you do decide to tech a throw, you usually want to tech back throw instead of front throw, because if you do get hit by front throw, you get sent away and you can kind of it resets neutral, so you can kind of play your game again. But if she gets that back throw on you, then she's going to keep looping pressure on you, and of course you don't want that to happen. So usually it's a good idea to tech back throw instead of front throw.
Another good thing to probably have is to have a character that has a fast poke to deal with her pressure. Some of the things that Jacqui can do with her pressure kind of leaves her either slightly plus or slightly barely negative, and she's able to kind of continue pressuring you with her forward three and stuff like that. And if she trades with the forward three, it's going to get her trade combo, and you just don't want any of that stuff. So you want to have the fastest poke that you can have, which is 6 frames, which is going to either be Sub Zero, Gearus, Terminator. I don't know how Terminator is going to do in the matchup. Don't. I'm not telling you to go play Terminator against Jacqui, but I'm just saying you'd probably want a faster down one than 8 frames if you're going to be fighting Jacqui Briggs.
I would say to add on to that too is like even if you don't play a character that has a fast poke, just check how your pokes work against her just in general, because a lot of Jackies like to kind of stagger and then go for like a backdash and then try to whiff punish your poke. So see how your poke kind of works against her backdash mind games, and just like uh, stagger into another button again. So like if she does like forward 1-2 into like 1-1, see how different things work to beat her doing that stuff, or like 4-3 into 4-3. That's a common thing Jackies like to do. So yeah, I would just say check how your pokes kind of interact with her.
Lab your options, guys. Lab your
Lab your
options.
options. Yeah, labbing. That the main point of this video, I think. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, this helped you a little bit versus Jacqui. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see more from us. And we'll see you in the next video. See you guys.